It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Nemeton Brewing Company, and this is a bottle of their Ritual Number 1, the opening ceremony. It's a barley wine coming in at 10.8% ABV. Oh, a special beer as they've called it on the side here. We'll have a look at the label a little bit later on, read why it's... I mean, the Ritual series, I think I've had 3 of these, though this would be the 3rd beer from the Ritual series. I think I went back to front, though. I think I started reviewing 3, then 2, and now 1. But yeah, there's a lot to read on the side of the bottle. We'll get into that later on. We've got a black bottle cap, 330 milliliter bottle. Forgot my bottle opener. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. So many cans these days that you start to record. I get set up in the kitchen now to get going, and 9 times out of 10 I leave the bottle opener in the cupboard because everything's cans. Right, here we go. Woo! The smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass then. So they're based in the Netherlands, Nemeton Brewing Company. Whoa, look at that. You can hear it. We got a 1 finger, slightly off-white head, good levels of carbonation, but wow, look at that beer, almost looks like treacle. Look at the body on this barley wine, loads and loads of malt and probably, I don't know, I was about to say oats, but I'm going to take that back. No, I'm not going to say oats, I'm going to say, you don't normally see oats in a barley wine. Just lots of good quality malt that has brought this body and this look to this beer. It looks smashing. Let's get the aroma. Whoa, wow, really fruity. Like raisin and plum and fig and prune. Really jammy and tart-like a you've just opened a jar of mixed fruit jam. I do like a barley wine. I got this kind of like excuse in my mind as to why I don't review them as often as I probably should, and some of you who watch my videos often enough will know my excuse. It's like, I think it's just a mental stumbling block. It's like a mental thing to get round to barley wines. I think it's the word wine that is just a mental stumbling block for me, that makes me go, actually, I don't fancy a wine today. But then when I do open one, of course it's not wine. I'm not stupid enough to think it's wine. But you open it and you get it into a glass and then you realise just how good these beers can be. And I haven't even tasted it yet. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, just made my shoulders just drop and relaxation. Oh wow, what a flavour, what beer, what a terrific beer. Treacle, like a mixed fruit jam, treacle, licorice, biscuity, bready. Oh, just amazing, absolutely fantastic. Carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth. You're left with this really thick, medium, creamy mouthfeel. No, creamy's the wrong word. It's not creamy. That again would imply that there's oats in the beer. It's just really malty. It's just a really big malty brew that's got a really big mouthfeel as a result of that. I'm just in complete shock. Complete shock just how good this beer is. It's terrific. The amount of layers, the layers of flavour in this beer is just quite unique. Vanilla. Vanilla, vanilla, vanilla. It's just running through. Like a hot knife through butter. That vanilla flavour is just, whoa, just brilliant. And then it mixes with the plum and the fig and the prune and the the biscuit malt and the breadiness and the nuttiness. And I haven't even mentioned the alcohol yet. That 10.8% ABV, the warming sensation that you feel in the mouth, and it's that warming sensation of the alcohol hitting your neck and landing in the pit of your stomach. An absolute wonderful experience. If you're a beer lover, if you're a lover of all things beer, a zytophile, as I just recently worked out. I mean, I've known a fantastic guy in the beer industry called Martin Cornell for years. I've known him for years. Met him in Poland and Spain. Only ever meet him on the continent, never in the UK. We're both travellers. We both like to travel. And the word zyphophile means like a lover of beer, a lover of all things beer. And his blog has been called Zytophile for years and years and years. I've never thought to ask why it's called Zytophile. I just thought it was some kind of weird German hot air balloon thing. For some reason, I don't know. I'm silly. But yeah, I've recently worked out that the word Zytophile means a lover of all things beer. I'm thinking of getting a tattoo on my shoulder here with Zytophile or something like that on my arm. Beautiful. Biscuity, bready, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful beer. Right. We at Nemeton Brewing believe the brewing process is a ritual. Just like the Celtic and Germanic Druids performed rituals at their Nemeton ritual place, that's what Nemeton means, in the woods. Nemeton Brewing proudly presents its first beer from the Ritual series opening ceremony. This rich-bodied English barley wine is brewed with the highest care. To incorporate the greatness of nature, we have used some botanicals and spices to enhance the experience of this slightly bitter but balanced beer. Without further ado, please enjoy. Without further ado! Brilliant. Brilliant. I've had this beer a while. I've probably had this beer since probably late autumn, I think. Late autumn. So thank you for your patience, Nemeton Brewing Company, with me getting round to this beer. Brilliant brewery. Brilliant beer. Maker of good, strong beers. I like this beer enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. So 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.